Now let's take a look at encounter number 7, the Gorgon Tiers. This is one of our largest encounters, and it's the first one to utilize one of our brand new elevation platforms. So let's take a look at this thing. So it starts right here. The adventurers begin in this hallway. These are passage walls and floors. Opens into a pretty basic room. We've got diagonal pieces on the corners, and these are remastered KS1 classic dungeon pieces without the pillars. The reason they don't have the pillars is against both of these walls are going to be freestanding Golem Walls. We don't have this prototype in hand yet. I can't wait to show it to you. It's really neat piece, but we don't have it on the video. Maybe we can put up a still. So there'll be 2 Golem Walls there waiting for the adventurers as they come in. Right now these are just inert, and hopefully they're like, okay, it's just statues, I guess everything's okay. Let's proceed into these double doors. This is the double door arch with the big iron vault doors there. This double door arch, wonderfully versatile piece. The arch is removable, the doors are removable. You can slot in a city builder system wall if you want. You can use the arch in a city builder system wall. You can swap out all sorts of doors. You can use it open. Really great piece. So beyond that, we have a big, huge room here. This is where all the adventure happens. It's a very dynamic room with 1 elevation level, lots happening. So let's start at the bottom here. We have an LED floor. It's a 2x2 LED floor. It has a decorative little pedestal built in there. This is our LED fire pot. There's little skull rings holding up the sides, nice flickering flame there. This is removable and modular with our snake braziers or any of the castle builder floor-based LED pieces like the chromatic orb. Everything's interchangeable. Then flanking it on either side are these big, curving, epic stairs. And these things are just really hefty. They feel great in the hand. It's a big 4-inch curve. They go up exactly the height of 1 elevation block. There's a lot of options of ways you can play with these things. We made the steps extra wide so that you could fit your miniatures on there, so you could stage all sorts of dynamic fights up and down stairs and the like. Then once you get past them, you get to our upper level here. Now this whole thing, right now we've got a piece of black gator foam under there. This whole thing is going to be built on one of our brand new elevation platforms. So now this is a very rough prototype that we have. It's unpainted. It's still in the design phases. It's rock solid dwarvenite G, known as Gorgonite, appropriate for the Gorgon room here. It's 12 inches square, textured on all sides. On the underside, it's going to have a bunch of support slots. We're moving these around so that you'll have tons of storage option inside here, but these make it rock solid so you can stack all your resin, all your dwarvenite, whatever you want on top of it. Then you can flip it over and also use it as a storage tray. If you want to store in it, we have this lid over here. This is also a prototype. It's going to have a logo on here, stone texture, metal texture. It's going to look dynamite. Right now it's 2 pieces, so we'll just take that off. So this lid will affix with magnets. And here it's got magnets. It's going to stick here. It's going to stick on, give you a nice storage solution. But also, if you want, right now without the lid, this is exactly the height of 1 elevation block. It's slightly oversized because of casting, but when it's back from the factory for you, it will be exactly the height of 1 elevation block. But if you want to go the height of a wall, you invert the lid and nestle it inside there as such, and now it'll be the height of 1 regular wall piece. So you've got 2 different height options, as well as a storage solution, as well as a fully textured top. We're working on trying to see if we can plus the design to make this function somehow as a 12 by floor. It's a pretty awkward shape right now, but we're working on it, see what we can do for you. See if we can further improve this thing. So anyway, so this whole black box section here is built on one of those elevation platforms, and there's all sorts of danger up here. So we've got a couple of these ancient pillars on either side of the dais. Everything's sitting on a big 8x floor. So this is a nice decorated 8x8 floor. The floor will have holes in the underside of the corners where you can put city builder corner posts, or we have some new little pillar corner posts that have pegs, so you can elevate this up a whole nother level also if you want. Then in the center of this thing, we've got the real centerpiece of the room. We've got a dais here that's built with, these are the dais curve pieces. These are the dais straight pieces. And then the back are more curves. And these all fit with the stair jack. You can invert a stair jack and put that on there as a platform for miniatures, or you can just make it, it could be decorative if you want. It works on the curved stairs even. So if you want, you could rest. You can put your miniature up there for movement purposes, or you can use it to actually put something up as a decoration in your room and the like. So the stair jacks are super helpful. So this is a dais piece. Then of course, sitting on the center of this dais, the majestic centerpiece of the room, the Gorgon statue. This guy's got enormous horns, metal plating, armor plating, glowing red eyes. It's a really beautiful piece, sculpted by Miss Lady Sibel herself. This, for now, it's perhaps just an inanimate statue, but who knows what's going to happen. Then in the back of the room, we have a warded door, which in this case is going to be sealed until the Gorgon puzzle's figured out. And then we have these little nooks with weapon racks that are made with just, these are the one by one corners, classic dungeon style. And then we have weapon racks in there. So then we have these little gargoyle corner posts. These are quarter pillars that you can use to fill anything. Like in this area, we have a little corner here. We just fill it right up. It dresses that corner right up so nicely. And once, and then there's going to be, when the stretch goal is released, there'll be 2 golem walls here, as well as the 2 there. So there's going to be 4 golem walls in this room, and all sorts of chicanery that's going to ensue with golems and gorgons and elevations. It's going to be a very dynamic encounter. Once all that's defeated, they get past this warded door. We have a little treasure room back here. We've got more of the diagonal walls. We have a centerpiece back here. We have this plinth arch. We have a magnetic wall glyph just sitting there with gravity. If you want, you can flip around and stick it on this side. It's magnetic. But we have it just sitting there with gravity. And it's sitting very cleanly in this 2x4 grand arch. This thing has 2 LEDs. Right now we actually have the torches from Kickstarter 3 from the City Builder system is in there. These, they're modular. You can put in any of your LED elements. The plinth arch fits really nicely against there to make a very epic looking back wall. And then we have over here, we have one more of a door with an ancient door in it leading down into Encounter 8, the puzzle room. So there it is. This is Encounter 7, the Gorgon Tears. All sorts of dynamic adventures waiting to happen in this room.